Okay, with the random ending. Hi guys, I'm eating a lollipop and I'm about to. There we go. Well, better way to finish my work than talking to myself, I guess, because there's not really that much people here. All right, cool. So I'm gonna just work on finishing a PR that I have and see if I could do some other PRs too. I have a good amount of time this time, and I might do like an hour or 2 hours. So the last thing I was on is this, and I got a lot of comments because basically right now let me show y'all. And I'll zoom in. Right now we have a JavaScript SDK, and our company also came out with a Kotlin SDK, which, I don't get it. I don't like Java that much. It's not like I hate it. It's just like I don't like it that much. But JavaScript, that's my thing. That's my thing. But anyway, Kotlin is actually pretty cool in my opinion. I think because it's less wordy. But basically, since we came out with this SDK, we got to put some code snippets in Kotlin. I did a few so far, but I need to add more. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to VS Code, I think, and pull up this PR that I was on. What's the name of it? There we go. Get checkout. And let me just pull just to make sure. Oh, it's up to date. And where is this? And I think, what was I doing in here? I think it was verify or JWT to VC. Let me just double check. Oh, it was the VC workflow. Basically, there's this thing called verifiable credentials, and it allows you to kind of just authenticate with your phone, whether it's in real life or online. Like you could show it to school and be like, I went to this school for real. Let me see. All right. I'm trying to stream more regularly so that there will actually be people that will watch. Okay. But I just am like bad at consistency. So that's really part of the problem. Where is this VC workflow that I was working on? VC workflow. That is so weird. Let me check what file that I had it in. Oh, it was called Fan Club VC. All right, that's why. Fan Club VC. And I got a couple of comments here. And a lot of it was because at first I was using an older version of Kotlin. But now I'm using a newer version. So can I try commenting out line 38 to see if that dependency is needed? Okay, good question. So in my Kotlin, if I comment this out, will everything still work over here? Let's run it. I think it will still work. Oh, it says configuring. Oh, and I need a download, I think. Hold on. I don't really understand how Gradle works, but I think this is like the equivalent of a package.json in JavaScript, right? Where you like put all of these dependencies in here. I don't get what the repositories are for, but maybe the repositories pull these packages or hold these packages in them. But it looks like it was able to work just fine. So this is a good point that I don't need this. So I'm going to take this out and delete, and I will commit. I'll say resolve, close this, or yeah, and then I'll just commit it just one by one. Git add, git commit, removing unnecessary repo. I don't know what it's for. And now we can update this to be the newer version that we're now on, which is 10.0 or something like that. Yes. So I'm gonna put this in, and same for dids. So dids would also be here. Copy and paste. All right, next thing that needs to happen, I really want to eat my lollipop, but I don't know why I came on here with a lollipop, because I have to talk. What was the comment here? Oh, because I used object. All right, yeah, everything we can probably change now, because basically I was kind of doing a workaround because these things weren't available yet, but now you can use a URI. So let's see, we changed it to this. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. So if I do fan club issuer, and then put that up, and she was saying how come I needed to resolve. Yep, exactly. That was all the reasons. I am just gonna close these up a little bit, and then so we have fan club issuer did, and instead of getting the resolve, we just need to grab the URI from there. So I can just do this. This makes it way easier. I'm actually really happy about this. That, and save. Maybe in the same line like that. I don't know. And then, let me see. We want to change this part. What was the change here? Indicate. Oh. I don't understand. PM start. Because the comment says indicates if the fan is a genuine Swiftie. But that's what I have right here. Is that different? I don't know. I'm gonna just for now. And then I'm gonna look at it to see, well, where did I go wrong? What am I confused about? We changed this to say URI. And yep, that's what she was commenting. Oh shoot, no, not in the JavaScript. I see why I got confused just now. And I think I just updated it in the wrong place. That's JavaScript. And this. Huh? I don't get that comment still. Maybe it was that it needs to have a space in between it. Space? We'll see when I just look at a review after. So this one's the JavaScript, and then this one is the Kotlin. So we're going to change that to URI. We're going to change this to URI. I'm mad excited about Kotlin for some reason. I don't know. I'm like, people never talk about it, but it's kind of nice. It's a nice language, easy to use. I picked it up pretty fast. All right. What was different? Oh, because we changed it. We're not going to do object anymore. That's good. And then there's probably another version. Oh, no. Oh, she said it feels clunky to an engineer, but that's not me. Okay. No, .toString doesn't work, but there's another way to do this, I think. So what I'm going to do is look at how it's being rendered now. Me with my lollipop. Oh, I can just use this browser instead. Localhost 3000. And let's see. Okay. Issue, where was I? VC workflow. Okay. So let's look and make sure things look right. So now we're importing just these two repositories. We don't need both of them. We need these two dependencies. That's correct. Importing this did key. Do I do that here? Yes, I do. That looks good. And we're just doing issuer did, fan club did. Oh, fan club issuer. Oh, okay, that's right. That's the same. Then this part is what was confusing me. Indicates the fan's dedication level, indicates if the fan is a genuine Swiftie. What's different about mine? What? I don't. Let me see the comment again. Indicates if the fan is a genuine Swiftie. Indicates if the fan is a genuine Swiftie. I don't know the difference. Oh, it's a line break. Okay. Yep. I got it. I was like, I'm so confused. All right. And I think, let me close these out. I'm confused with all of this stuff. But I think I added the line break now, right? Yes, I did. And then this, no, we can skip that. And then this should be easier now. Yup, because we're using the URI instead. Kotlin, that's how it prints out. All right, sign. Okay, creating the presentation definition. Oh, we can validate now that I'm using 0.10. So y'all are gonna see if I can actually do this. So how am I going to figure out how this works? Blah, blah, blah. And let's try it right here. Presentation exchange dot validate definition. Yay! And I don't know what it takes in. Well, let's look at the JavaScript. It just takes in the presentation definition. So, I could do something like, I wonder if this is big enough, but that's fine. I can do something like this and val. How do we do it in the JavaScript? Let's see if I have any. I have like a little test file somewhere. Here we go. And I called it Swift. Let's see, validate. Here we go. It just goes in the try. There's no value that comes out of it. Okay. So I will take away this and it will just give me an error if something happens. So I'm going to go ahead and run it. And if not, it'll just say VC satisfies presentation definition. Perfect. I'm going to add this to, no. So many windows. Where am I adding it? No, right here. Yes, I'm adding it right here. So I have somewhere where I make the presentation definition. Let's look for the word validate. Validate. There we go. So that's the JavaScript version. And now I want to close that and I will put presentation exchange validate definition. The thing is, no value comes from it. I wonder if a valid value comes from this. Swift. So let's say const test equals, and then console log, hello, and I will put a little money sign, and these are supposed to be backticks. And then node swift.js. Moving along, object. All right. I don't feel like doing all that. Oh, it returns everything went okay type of thing. All right, let's see if it does that in Java. Val test equals, and then print line test. I kind of don't want to print some of the results we have just to not distract me. So I'm going to comment this out. I'm going to comment that out and comment this out, comment this out, and comment that out. All right, run. You just say Kotlin unit. What about .toString? How will I get this? I might ask Chat GPT because what is Kotlin unit supposed to be? Let's see. If we hover over this, oh, there is a Web 5 Kotlin little thingy. So I could look up validate definition and figure out what's the return method supposed to be. Or not what the return method is, but what is it returning in general? Okay. It didn't really tell me. I think I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what it would do. Because I'm not super sure. Maybe I will Google it first. Kotlin unit change to string. I don't know what value it is. What's change to some kind of value. Yeah, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Let me pull it up. That's my friend. Or even Copilot. Yeah, let's ask Copilot. Let's see what Copilot got to say. All right, so yeah, I was asking Copilot, how do I remove a thing from a branch? Not explain. Clear. I was like, how do I remove a remote branch? Just to make sure I wasn't actually removing a local branch. All right, how do I... Okay. Let me just tell it. This results... This results the following code prints out the result, and then I'm going to copy Kotlin unit. I don't know. This is how I code, whatever. But I want to see the actual value. I cannot remember. I know I learned Java in college, but like, what did we do? I don't know. All right, so please note that toString method is probably overwritten in class. Wait, if a Kotlin function doesn't return a value, it returns in... Oh, so this is an undefined value. So I'm just going to put this here because it's not going to return nothing. Maybe I'll put a note that'll say that. What should I do? What should I do? Yeah, maybe I'll put a note that it returns undefined, but if true, it will return the right thing. So presentation exchange, I'll put it in a value, and I won't call it test. Definition validation, and I will say this might have to also have a tab switcher on it. And Yeah. We already resolved this. Resolved. Okay. Tabs. I should definitely be able to do my work without streaming, but sometimes I feel like I can't. All right, so yeah, Copilot, we don't need your help right now, right? So it might look like that, and then maybe for this, I'll do like a note or something. I don't know how it's gonna look, but note. Is it 3 for note? 1, 2, 3, and then say this will return an undefined object, but if there, yes. I don't like the way it's worded, but it will throw an exception if there are errors. If validation is unsuccessful, something like that. All right. We'll throw. Let me see what happens if it thinks that it's unsuccessful. Let's see. Let's see. Hello. Right. Yeah. Unresolved reference. Too many capitals. I don't want to call it a detailed exception. I was going to see, is it a detailed exception or not? But it doesn't look like it is. All right. Now let's look at how it looks. And the next thing I want to do is switch this over to some language tool that we have called Snip and or language searcher. And I'm just going to check Discord really quick just to make sure nothing happened. Probably not, blah, blah, blah. And this is like public, so I don't think it's bad. Something about that. Okay. Cool. All right. Next thing I want to do, now that that's done, like I said, I want to check how it looks. Isn't it tough having someone or following someone who has ADHD? All right. Done. That looks good. Okay. That looks good. Yep. Oh, that does not look good. I don't even know if a note is a good idea here, but whatever. So let's look up how the notation is. Let's see, note. We have a lot of notes in here. Here we go. So it is 3. How did I do it that was different than how this is done? Note. To me, it looks quite similar. Oh, that's not mine. That's why. Oh, it's still. No, that's still not mine. Aha. This is mine. Maybe it needs to go in. Let's look at the other note. What makes this different? I'm just going to copy it. You know, maybe it just needs a space between the tab item. Sometimes like Markdown doesn't play well with JSX. Let's see. No, still. But let me just copy her note and let me put my note somewhere that I will be able to find it. Okay. Copy. Was that the right one? No, it wasn't. It's this one. I'll just go to the third. I'm making it hard for myself. One. This is it. Focus result. All right. And I'm going to put this. Where will I put it? I'm going to just put it in this little comment real quick. All right. And then let's see. What's going on? What's the problem? If I could put one of these notes in there, then we're good to go. Maybe I tabbed it too much. Okay. So successful validation would result in this. Move this over for myself and paste. Let's see what it will look like. I think someone will tell me if the note doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm not sure. Maybe notes don't work good in tabs. This doesn't seem right. Enter. Maybe I'm gonna Google. Add a note in a tab, Kotlin. Yeah. Okay. Add a note in a tab, not Kotlin, docUsaurus. Because that's what we're using. Tab prop items. Okay. Yeah. Default tabs. Customizing tabs. All right. I'm already over it. What is the tips called then? Okay, these are admonitions. All right. So adding admonitions in a tab. docUsaurus. Use tabs and admonitions. Oh, wait, but not the other way around? Okay, hold on. Use tabs and admonitions. How does it look? Aha, that is it. Oh, so maybe I'll change it to a tab that, an admonition that has a tab. I don't freaking know. Okay, let me just look at it one more time. So it was like admonition and the tabs inside of it. Okay. So yeah. Let's do that. All right. So I am going to say this. We're going to take you out of here and put you in here. Okay. So maybe the words a successful validation would result in, and then we have the Kotlin and we have the what's it called? JavaScript. Delete from all this space. And let's see what we got. All right. It kind of looked ugly. But that's all right. we'll just change. We'll say, I was hoping it would look cuter, but like I'm gonna just see what happens. Okay, and then Kotlin, it's not gonna be a code. I think what I had said is, this returns an undefined result, but if unsuccessful, it will throw an error. Oh, I could say an error will be thrown or whatever, but I don't know. I hate when you use the word be or it's like passive. What's it called? Passive voice. Yeah. I know I need a security update. Give me a day. All right. So we have that. Next thing I want to do is I want to switch this into using the language switcher instead of tabs, which might mean all this. Oh no, actually, there's one more thing. And it was like the result of what comes back. Yeah. So we have create presentation, but in Kotlin, we change it to be verifiable presentation dot create, I think. So let's see, how does that work? I never done this one before, but we'll see. So create, all right, I'll just put it underneath, and then we can say verifiable presentation dot create. Oh wait, we need to import it. Where does verifiable presentation come from? It is verifiable presentation. Okay, it is in Web 5 credentials, and I might need to do something like, all right, here it is. Oh no, that's the other one. So I want to do something like import web5.sdk.credentials.verifiable presentation. There we go. And then I want to do verifiable presentation.create, and then let's see how it looks. Companion? I don't even know what companion is. I just keep clicking it. All right. What I can do is, I think someone in Slack gave me to oh shoot, someone said something. Not when you have it yourself. I saw a talk where the speaker suggested ADHD people stream to get work done. I still haven't. Oh shoot, I had no clue you were here. So sorry. I still haven't tried that, but I'm beginning to understand how it helps. Yeah, it keeps me on track. A little bit. The code fences. Yep, it's the tabs. Markdown is unforgiving. Yeah, it is. You would think it would be a little bit forgiving, but I guess not. All right. What was I doing? I think I was gonna look up how to do verifiable presentation. There's got to be like some test or something. Somebody sent it to me once. I don't know where it is, but we'll just find it somewhere here. Verifiable presentation. Thanks for commenting. I was just talking to myself before you came. All right. So it looks like, wait, where did it first get created here? Presentation dot create. Okay. It looks like we just do the, okay, we just put the JWT in. I don't know if it has to be, yeah, the signed JWT and the holder, the person who owns that did. So why don't I just copy and paste this? And let's see, what did I call this? Jot. I think I just called it simple signs JWT. Why? What a name. All right. And who's the holder? Oh, What do you mean? Iterable string. Do I need to do this? Okay, this is where my Kotlin knowledge is no longer here. Okay, toList. Oh, that's what I gotta do? All right, so that turns it into an array. That didn't work though. Found list character rather than list string. So what, I gotta do toString and then toList? That seems stupid. I don't think I'm doing this right. All right. How would this go? Let's see. Do you guys have any like method? Oh, here we go. You guys did this. All right. That's what you did. I don't know how this is gonna, because I'm trying to do like the equivalent of whatever is happening in the JavaScript to be in the Kotlin. I don't know how this is gonna fare, but at least we'll see. So first things first, right? And we're gonna say this. And then we're gonna say this. Right? And then I think the holder URI is this one. Or it might be Alice did, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we're gonna say print line. As you can see, I'm learning Kotlin. So VC, paste, and then print. Oh my god, it did print something. This is not. Oh, I print the wrong thing. Stupid. VP. I was like, this is not what I expected though. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is what I wanted. This presentation result. Last time I was having such issue getting it. I think this is the same thing. I'm going to put it in a JSON formatter to see and compare. JSON formatter. All right, let's see what we got. I'm getting work done and my tests are passing. Good. That's awesome. I'm glad we could, keep each other's company and get the work done that we need to get done. All right. Format and beautify. This is still missing things because if we look at the result of this, it has, I want to put it in a diff checker. I know, I just keep using all these things, but let's see. Diff checker, paste, JSON format, paste. Just so I could see them side by side. All right. Yeah, this starts off with presentation. I guess that's not that needed. It says the type. Okay, that's fine. And then it doesn't say the presentation submission. That seems weird. Do they have anything about presentation submission? Oh, here it is. Okay. This seems a little convoluted, in my opinion. Because I'm just trying to make it, because in JavaScript, right, you do create presentation, bam, you're done. I wonder, and then we do, this is the presentation submission. So, all right, what I could do, going back to this is, I just think it's a little bit hard for people, but whatever. So the way that they did presentation submission was like this. I think we already have the presentation submission from, I'll just double check, but from this presentation result thingamajig, not console log. Print line, presentation result. All right. And how did I make it? Oh, I had to use like a JSON object mapper thing. No, I don't think Angie's gonna like this. She's definitely not gonna be into this at all. I don't even remember the JSON thing that I used. I wonder if there's something else, because the way I did it, and I think I've noted it here, and then she was like, try toString, but let's see, blah blah blah. Yes, I ended up having to do this object mapper thing. I'm just gonna write toString doesn't do anything, doesn't change it, sad face. But yeah, this is not easy. This is not the way to go. If I'm thinking about developer experience, this makes it so much harder. Oh, I already have it. What? I already have it installed. All right, so what I could do is all of this. Okay. It's like this works, but nobody wants to do it. Object mapper. What's the problem? Oh, I already do this, and I'm just whatever. Comment you out. I don't know what I was doing over here back in the day. All right, and then this is going to be the presentation submission, I guess. There's got to be an easier way than this. And then after that, what it looks like I have to do is put additional type presentation submission. Okay, hopefully this works. I'm kind of just smushing things together. Comma. Alrighty. Oop. And let's see what you print out. You might error, you might not. Undefined. Okay. Maybe there's a different way. Okay. Create. Or, because I wanted it to be a one-liner, just like this, just so it can match the documentation. You just do this one line, and then it prints this out. And I can't figure out what it would be. I guess I can do the whole mapping thing, but for some reason I'm really lazy. And like I feel like another developer would be really lazy to do this too. There's got to be a better way. So create presentation from and it returns a presentation submission. In the meantime, I'm going to switch this over to using this thing the switching from the tabs to the language to the language switcher called snip, because right now I don't know. All right, so this is how it works. We do language switcher at the top. All right, and let's see how that goes. I'm more excited for this, so I'm like, why not do something that I'm excited about rather than something that I have no clue. All right, because I already asked my team about it, and like I don't want to be annoying, so I'm gonna just show them again what the issue is. Okay. So I put that language switcher thingy in. I hope I did it right. And let me close all of these and just put it side by side so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Drag a view. This view. Oh, is it because it got taken out? I still need it. Depending on the language, you want to use language switcher text. Okay. And then let's just see one working. We could try with this. And we're going to do an inline snippet for both. Because JavaScript, the reason why is that these are not like any like hard-coded snippets or whatever. Or these are just like bash scripts or like how to install or whatever. Or let me just see it on the page in general. Okay, that ruined it. Oh no, it didn't. It's not even here. How does this snip component work? Again, did we change it? Oh, I was like, there it is, but I'm the only one that used it so far. Let me look through this repo, see if anyone else has snip being used. Okay, here we go. I might need to... Do I need to import these stuff? No. Or I need to import snip. I could try that. So I'll just change this to say import snip from, and what was the path? Components language. And then snip. Okay. What's the error saying? Can't find that. I have no clue how to use this. All right. What else could I try? They had a whole PR, and I had tried it out when that PR was around. Let me show y'all what it's supposed to look like. Oop. Here we go. Here's how it's supposed to be, right? Where you would switch back and forth instead of using the tabs like I'm using. I just used the tabs because we were still developing this component and I still wanted to get work done. But I'm not too sure how this snip component works. Where was I? That's crazy. I have no clue what I was looking at a second ago. But oh, here it is. Back. Oh, let's look at the code. See if there's any places. They had some demo files, right? besides this one, all right, what did they do that was different than me? Not a dang thing, right? What if I just copy and paste this and take out what I have and see what happens? Delete, paste. All right, will this show that? No, it doesn't. Do I need to import snip or something? Hold on. I'm going to do pm Maybe I'm missing something. Let's see. Who's talking? Hello, lady. Cool. Hello. Hi, what's going on? How's Mexico? Gotta run. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. How you doing, y'all? I'm just struggling on some code. First, I was doing good. Let me show y'all what I did. Basically, well, it's more documentation than anything, but, and I'm gonna do it back. I think from what I've learned, documentation is considered code as well. It can be because you still have to do version control. You're writing code snippets that need to pass, so you really need to treat it as code too. Basically, we got some JavaScript. We have a JavaScript SDK. Our company just introduced a what's it called? A Kotlin SDK. I just learned Kotlin recently, and I've been switching everything over to using this. However, or to have some Kotlin code snippets. However, we're now using, instead of tabs, this language switcher component that we made, and I just can't get it to work. And I'm wondering, what am I doing wrong? I wonder if my coworker's having this issue in Slack too. I'm gonna look at Slack, and not on the stream though. I'm gonna drag it over. No, don't expose me. All right, just in case, because who knows who knows what people said or whatever, and I'm not trying to lose my job. So if I don't figure it out in the next 20 minutes, I'll probably end the stream and try to figure it out alone, because I feel like I be figuring stuff out a little bit better when I'm by myself. So let's just see again. That's the only place where they mention Schnip. I can't understand why it wouldn't be working for me. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Or sorry. Oh, let me add the new changes I have so far. Let's look at the get diff. Get diff. So just to make sure, and exit this. I removed that line and I added these two. Perfect. Because it shouldn't be 0.9, it should be 10. Oh, let me take out the snip for a second. We don't need that right now. I'll just commit what I have that works. All right. No. Let's do a little Q get diff, just making sure, because I made a lot of changes. We're using that. Perfect. Okay, I think that's good to add, get commit, updating to newer version of SDK, git push. Okay, good. Now I'm still trying to figure out how to use Snip. Let me ask my coworker if he found out, because I know he was asking. Did you figure out how to use the snip component? Because it's not working for me. If not, I don't know. Let's see what else. Let's try some more with this snip component. I wonder, like, what am I missing? Or let's check if the snip component even exists. Because remember it said it doesn't. And where was it again? Right here. So I know that it might be where the language switcher would be, right? Language. Aha! Why don't I have this stuff? Components language. Let's see. Maybe someone merged something and I didn't get it. Search components. Language. Where are you? Components language? Oh, you know what? I need to merge my main git checkout dash git pull and is components language here. Aha, that's why. They're in different things. Never mind. I just realized, telling my coworker, my branch didn't have the snip stuff. Thanks. I was following it and I was like, I'm not seeing anything. All right. Basically, I just got to pull main into my branch. And that was so dumb that I spent so long on that. That's all right, though. It's life. Next time I need some music for this. I swear there's like a little update branch thing. I'd rather do that. Hey, Chrissy. This is your first time watching me do a PR. That's true. I don't think I like put myself like doing a PR or any. I guess at GitHub I didn't have that much PRs. It was like just personal projects when I worked at GitHub as a DevRel. I don't know why it's going so slow. Do you guys see that? Hello? Let me close some stuff. But I just did personal projects, so there's really no one I'm doing a PR to, so I didn't do any PRs. But now I work on the doc site a little bit, so that's why I need a PR. Hello, Google Chrome. Y'all, I actually started using Arc a little bit, but I wasn't trying to exit some stuff. I wasn't trying to do too much with Arc yet. It's not even running. Bro, I have no patience for this. Absolutely not. There we go. Let's see if we just press update branch. That should be in here. And then that will give us the snip component. It was crazy that I really didn't know that was what was going on. Oh, I'm on main now. Git checkout dash git pull. There we go. Now we can use the snip component. I was like, yo, this is impossible. All right, so we got the language switcher. If I do, let's say, I'm going to just clear this real quick. PM start. And I'm going to try to just stream myself coding more. I really think I should. Okay, localhost. Also, I remember when I was interviewing to leave GitHub eventually, and people were like, "Oh, well, some interviewer, one interviewer, not some, was like, "Oh, I don't know if you're actually technical." I was like, "What do you mean? Your girl is technical." So, I don't know. Let's see. Now we can switch this over to that snip component joint. I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this. Now this makes so much sense why it wasn't working. All right, so we're gonna do this, and then let's see. We are going to use the inline. So we're gonna say something like, oh, okay. So it's gonna be like inline snippets, and well, still, is it like that? Okay, and then, I kind of think I'm just gonna copy and paste the first one because my brain is not able to like process all the random stuff that I'm looking at. It's just a lot for me. Okay. Instead, I'll do this. And maybe I'll do it line by line instead. Okay, give me a second. I kind of got to do stuff like one at a time for myself. All right. So we're going to say this is going to be npm install. There we go. And then this is going to be npm install web5 dids. I don't know. Are you? And then this is Java. This is how you should install it for JavaScript. And we'll do another one like this. And this one will say Kotlin. This is just in the moment. I'm going to fix it. And we'll say something like this. And start it here. Hopefully it doesn't make me... Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to move this over. I'm curious if it recognizes if you say like this is bash or something like that. That's why I want to just test really quick. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, I broke it. Still? Let's put it back to how it was. And I'll just change it slowly. I must have removed something. I thought that was pretty on point. I see. And in this example, it just wants you to do that import. I don't need it, but just for testing. Import. All right, let's see. Where are you? Odd. Oh, I put it inside. Interesting. I put it inside of the thing. I didn't even realize. All right. Get you out of here. Put you right here. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look. And then, why can't I just say like npm install at web5 credentials? What was the problem with that? Nothing. Okay. And could I do 3 backticks? And another 3 backticks? Does that break it? Yes, it does. Okay, I find this to be maybe an issue, but that's probably something that I can help to improve. Because I want it to be able to highlight that we're doing bash. I wonder if I can put it in another. Stop, Copilot. I'm not trying to type that. I was just trying to tab. 1, 2, 3, bash. I'm curious on how the text highlighting is gonna go, but that's all right. So we can say that. We can say this. I removed it. All right, there we go. There we go. And then for the JavaScript, oh, that was the JavaScript. So we're going to change this to say JavaScript. And I'll change this to say Kotlin. And I'll probably flip them. Yeah, there we go. And then the Kotlin, what are you going to say? You're going to be an inline snippet 2. And you're going to have a comma. And I think I'm just going to, I need to move you guys over. It's ugly. Am I not noticing? When does it... Oh, it's saying... I didn't even read the error. Kotlin. Right? No. Blah, 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 blah. Unexpected token. As you guys can see... Oh, it doesn't even need a comma. That's what it is. Or no. Refresh. Do you want to install an MDX extension? Yes. I didn't even know that existed. I'm like struggling. MDX. Thank you. Install. Because I can't even see where it's supposed to line up. Oh, that's how y'all been coding this whole time? Jesus. All right. Thank you. Did you put up a PR too? Let me see. One copiers. Oh. Not yet. You're probably working on it. All right. I just wish, because I'm like, I wish that we could say, or were you able to do this? If it's bash script, but it's for, like, it's for how to install it for JavaScript, but we're doing bash. I can't really specify that here. Let me look at the snip component and see how it's created. Snip. Blah, blah, blah. Inline, and then language. Interesting. When did you even copy this? I mean, comment that. Were you here? Oh, yeah, that was like a second ago. Have you added a docs linter before? No, but what would that do for me? Maybe it would do something. I just don't know. Cause I'm generally bad at like any inline stuff. I mean, not any inline stuff, but any like lining up of anything. I just struggle with that, and that's just me. I'm gonna turn off Copilot because he's not being helpful. Disable the completions altogether. You're in my way. Copy. Paste. Take this off. Or, oh, I'm so dumb. Do you just put both of them in here? You can't, duh. That's what I was struggling with. Okay. I think I just would do this then. That's what I was struggling with. This page is crashed? Okay. I was about to say. And that's not what I changed it to, right? Yeah, I still did it wrong. How is the inline snippet supposed to go if you have two things in here? I am Kotlin. I have no clue still. I'm like so confused. Let me look at the comments again. Let's see. Linter basically tells you your docs are not formatted properly. Something like veil. Okay, I'll look it up. Veil.sh. Open source command line tool. I see. Do you think this would be something more that my team will install and set as like a standard for the entire team rather than like just for myself? I'm not sure if I want this, but this is good to know that it exists. Like, I don't know if I want this for myself. I'm a person that works without order, and I kind of need that. So I'm like, I don't know. The highlighting was helpful though, because I couldn't really see. I just seen gray text. But I don't know if I want veil. I probably shouldn't be eating like a lollipop on stream, but I really don't care. All right. What is going on? Like, does this not support multiple inline snippets? Oh, what if I need to put it in the array? Am I like that dumb? Let's see. Because I was only doing it in the object. That's probably it. It probably really is. Let's see. And then take this out. Sure. Let's see what you got for me, Copilot. Oh. Guys, I want to give up. I'm like, I already spent like an hour with writing actual Kotlin. But these snips, I don't get how they're supposed to be formatted if you're doing two inline comments. I just deleted so much. What did I remove? Okay. Yeah, I don't even think it's really clear. It's clear on if you were going to do one only. And maybe I'm just being dumb. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm about to ask ChatGPT. Have you tried previewing the doc? I mean, I'm previewing it right here. You know what I mean? And it was breaking. I don't know if I fully understood. But feel free to let me know. All right, so I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT because I don't want to use my brain anymore, and I think there might be a lack of clarity from my end. So I'm gonna bring my bestie over, my bestie Chatty. I need this browser because this one doesn't have ChatGPT. Hopefully I didn't have anything weird on the side, but I mostly only ask the technical questions. So, I mean, how will it even know? maybe if I give it the actual snippet, right? Cool. So I'm going to say, here's this component called snip. It supports adding languages or programming language code snippets. I'm probably not formatting stuff right, and like that's something I just suck at. Okay, right? And then it's going to give me a whole long explanation that I don't care about. So while it does that, I'm going to say what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Here's how I would add a one inline code snippet, one inline hard-coded code snippet, and one, what's it called, programmatic? I don't know, one code snippet in a different file, from a different file. But I want to add 2 inline code snippets. How do I do that? Oh, let me see what there. Check the type signature. Good point. Let me see. Wait, now I want to know what it's going to say. Sure, whatever. Oh, you're right though. But okay, I'm going to copy the ChatGPT thing, and if not, if this doesn't work, then I'll check the type signature. But watch, it has no errors, so it really was just me. And yeah, I want to see what was I doing wrong. Wait. Yeah, if I take this out. So I need to put this in? Wait. That doesn't make sense. So it needs to have that snippets thing at the top and the inline snippets. It should be a either or. That's what's the problem. But I shouldn't have to do this one because I don't have an actual method to import. I wonder if I could leave these empty. Or I think we should edit this so that it accepts. That's good to know. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch everything over to the snip. And I'm going to get off the stream, go to the gym, then come back and edit this snip component. Because here's the problem. I should be able to do an inline snippet without having this right here. Yeah. But the way that we created it, it's like you have to do that inline snippet. But that's fine. All right. And I needed to support if you're going to do bash as well and not just like whatever language, you know? But for now, let's just do this. Let's see. If we do tabs, I think it will put it in a weird way. Yeah, so I'm going to have to push it all the way to the end. And actually, I want to start with this being JavaScript, this being Kotlin. And then, that really sucks the way we have it. And then I want to do configure repositories. This should also be able, I wonder if it could support regular text. And I don't think so. Because I want to be able to say configure repositories. Yeah, this, or maybe it does, right? Because there's something here that said if you wanted to switch the links, depending on the language you're programming in, you'll want to do this, text linked to different content. Okay. This is not my fave, in my opinion, but that's all right. I'll just put the code for now and then go the opposite way after. So we're going to put the repositories in here. And I guess you got to put it all the way at the edge. This sucks. I'm kind of disappointed. It could also just be me, but yeah. Put these underneath. Thanks for y'all's help, watching me struggle and helping out. All right. Now we want to switch this to use Snip 2. I'll just copy and paste. Oh. Ew. Okay. What's the problem now? Undo. Right, you still work. And it can't support. This is not good. Oh, it does work. Never mind. I thought it couldn't support a multiple lines. But what it really can't support is a line break, which I also don't think is good. So I'm going to write down some of the stuff so I can fix it later. Let me bring up my notes. Not to be random, but your about section on Switch still says Dev Advocate at GitHub. Does it? Oh no. Now I gotta go over there and fix it. Twitch.blackgirlbytes1. I'm gonna mute it. Oh, weird. I could see myself. And it says it's in the talk show category. Whatever. About I forget about my bios all the time. Dev Advocate at TBD/Bach. Previously, Dev Advocate at GitHub. I think that's good. I'm still passionate about coding community and education. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 o'clock. Thank God. I've been typing forever. I'm gonna leave at 4 o'clock. Oh, but I forgot. I gotta make the notes of the stuff I want to add. Thanks for watching this boring stream, y'all. Okay, hold on. I want to open my notes, but I be having a lot of stuff in my notes, so I'm like, I don't want nobody to see it. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a second. Okay. Just so I can make sure that my notes are protected. Okay. Cause yeah, I just be writing whatever, random stuff. Okay, this is good enough to share. I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I open my notes, like people use Notion, they use all this fancy stuff. I just use my notes, like look at it. I literally have like when I used to run the Black to Cat to GitHub, I don't know what book this was. Maybe I was writing a book. This is when I used to work at Botany, My Fitness, G Code, when I used to do that, GitHub, Hack Diversity, O'Reilly Media. Like I just put everything in here. TBD, any ideas, therapy, journal, planning for my wedding. So I wasn't trying to like open up anything. And then y'all be like, whoa, what is that talking about? All right, so my notes. So maybe fixing Snip component to support line breaks. Maybe I could do that when I come back home after the gym, but it depends on how I feel. Fixing the Snip component to support line breaks. What was the other thing that it couldn't do? Oh, and to be able to support 2 inline or multiple inline code snippets, hard-coded code snippets. I shouldn't need this for too long though, because I think that they're working on the fact that we don't have to like hard code all of this without the snippet, I don't know what that is, property, object, all right, to do. Okay, every time I code on a stream is always a struggle. All right, so we're just gonna copy this again. Maybe I'll put this in draft mode because it's a mess. All right, we got that, blah, blah, blah. All right, so for JavaScript, we want to put this in here. I already wrote that. And then for Kotlin, this is how the imports would look. Paste. And I think that was it. Delete and save. Let's see how it looks again. No, I broke it. What is the problem? Is it the line breaks again? Yeah, it is the line breaks. I don't like that. But that's okay. I know that like everyone dived in to help build this component and we did it in a really fast pace. And really, I had no part in making the component at all. I just was like trying it out and I was like, looks good. But I didn't even try out the line breaks. I didn't try out any of this stuff. Okay, next, we're going to switch this part over that I wrote. Okay, that was just her saying do a line break. Well, the line break's gonna go again, Angie. I know that sucks. And can we even put the title of it? It probably doesn't accept the title. I know we said look at the signature, but I'm just gonna look at the actual thing. Yeah. So able to accept a title for each snip. Okay. That could be a fun stream to figure that out. Maybe we could do that. Where was I? I think I was in the. Okay, this was the next one I was gonna do right here. So I'm gonna copy that snip component again and put these into there. And then I'll leave a comment just talking about here are the things that I need to add. Basically, it just needs to be able to support that 3 backtick thing. So let me write that down too. Be able to support 3 backticks. There we go. Put this in here. And then put this in here. Okay. Delete. Did I mix anything up? I feel like it did. Oh, no, it disappeared now. Okay, good. So creating a did. It looks like that. It looks so rough to read because there's no spacing, but that's okay. We'll add it after. Installing, creating a did. Oh, the other thing I wanted to be able to support or to double check how to do that is like putting words in between, because the way I had it before was a little bit better. Support adding words or headings in between. I think it has that and I'm just not paying attention to how it does that, but that's all right. Blah, blah, blah. Then creating the credential, that works. JavaScript, Kotlin, cool. And then this is different. I'm gonna leave soon. Y'all, I'm ready for the gym. I really am. Okay. Now, I think this is going to break actually because there's like a couple of. Oh no, there's no line breaks. Never mind. VC data model, we're going to drop you in here. And then we're going to drop this in here. And here's another thing. It should be JSON, but it's going to treat it like Kotlin because that name is that type of language is there. Or not. Actually, it treated it just fine. Maybe I was wilding. Yeah, I guess I was wilding. Whatever. I thought it wasn't going to. Oh, yeah, here we go. Right here, it's not. See, it would have, if it was JSON, it would have highlighted it white, but it didn't. So we need to be able to, the language that the result of the code or whatever is in the code snippet might not actually be that language. It's just what you need to do if you're using that language. So we need to make sure that's like different in the code. But that's all right. All right, moving on. And let me delete this part now so I don't get confused. I'd recommend something like CodeHike for syntax highlighting. You need to make the snippets prop optional on the snip. Yeah, I think so too, right? But I just feel like the way my brain is, I gotta do like one thing at a time. But yeah, that is what I was thinking, that the snippets prop needs to be optional and not required. And yeah, I guess I do need syntax highlighting. All right. Let's just keep. Oh, that was the wrong file. Okay. Oops. We're back. Keep to here. Delete. And delete this too. Yeah, I think I'll come back and after all this, and I'll fix the snip component. Yeah, that was not my fault that it was clunky, but that's all right. Yeah, I think I'll come back and like add the optionality on there. I think, this is just like a couple of, I'm hitting some edge cases that we didn't think about before, but now we know. All right, snip again. And I'll put this into draft mode just so Angie knows. Signing the credential. Anyone have, I don't know what I would do though right now, like off the top of my head, to make sure that it can accept or handle line breaks. Because I don't want to look at documentation where all the like lines of code are just like smushed up in one. Delete. This is signing the credential, the presentation exchange. That's, yeah. And let's paste this again right underneath. Oh yeah, okay, so I have two of them. Take this snip. There's so many questions I have about this because one of them is fixing the snip, and then the other one, I don't know if people know Kotlin, right? If people who are watching know Kotlin, but basically, I have this issue where, what was it? Oh, let me just do the back button. Here we go. Yeah. So in JavaScript, what we get when we run validation definition would be this. And I think this just might be like a difference in how the SDK is created. I'm just gonna say hello. What it do? All right. Oh, Jesus, I'm so confused. This is not where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Yeah, test. All right, here we go. Basically, when you run validate definition here, you get a result that says check tag root blah blah blah. And then also if you print out the presentation result, which happens right here, you get a whole bunch of stuff right here. But in Kotlin, it gives us, let me just show you, because I'm new to Kotlin, not to JavaScript. The presentation result is so weird. Print line, presentation result. Okay, and then run it. What I did wrong. Oh, get this out of here. The presentation result is like Web 5, SDK, like this like ugly stuff. And yes, I could do .toString, which you probably were like, why don't you just do that? Because it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it literally still prints out that same thing. And then I had to do object mapper. And then I had to do this. Let me import object mapper. Why aren't you imported? There we go. And then I had to do this. But did it work? Yeah, and then it works right here. But this seems like a lot for me to tell someone to do in documentation. It should be able to just move on over, be the same thing. But yeah, that's just the aside. Lean on your editor since you already have types available in Kotlin. What do you mean by that? The line breaks are being deleted with trim and snip. Oh, gotcha. You're right. With the trim stuff right here. Good point. Good point. All right. I'll put that down on my code. That trim is removing the line breaks. Thank you. You are right. I was sleepy. All right. I kind of, okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to leave at like 4:15 because I'm tired. Today, want to know what I did? I posted this blog post. And then, I mean, maybe it doesn't sound like I did that much because I was going to say, and then I posted about the Twitch stream. Not this Twitch stream that I'm on. This Twitch stream. And it takes me a long time. Like, I take like an hour to think of stuff. Like, people be like, hurry up and write it. I'm like, I had to think of something that will make people come to the event. And then I made this little video clip, which I guess this stuff is not that much. But, and then what else did I do? I mean, I guess, and then I did this, what I'm doing now. And my brain is shutting down. And I didn't eat yet. All right. So back to where it was. Oh, and you said lean on my editor. Were you just trying to say like lean on my editor to look at like what do these things accept, blah blah blah, since I'm for Kotlin? Let me see then. What presentation result? It just says presentation submission. Like, what do you mean by that? Okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe in the Kotlin Web 5 KT. Oh, my camera went away. Thank you. My camera died. That's a sign that I should be leaving soon. Maybe in the Web 5 KT stuff. Web 5 KT. Nope. Maybe it got how they're doing it. Okay. When you use the presentation validation. Oh, they just take it out by each property, which I don't want to do. Because I could do. I get it. I could do .id, and then that would print out the actual ID. But I want the whole object. And that's the part of like JVM stuff that I never really understand or like. Like, why can't I just print out the whole object? But it's been an hour and 42 minutes of me. Like, I started off strong. I had y'all in the first half, and then I went down weak. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to take a break. And I just feel like I should finish these, but I'm going to go eat so that I can survive. And then probably get ready for the gym, and then I'll be back, and my camera will be all charged up. But thanks for y'all's help, especially didn't know about the markdown bit highlighting the extension. I really didn't. I was just reading them MDX like literally just plain, and then I didn't even think about that code.trim would be needed, and I never heard of this valet.sh thing. That's cool too. But thank you so much, y'all, for watching this. See y'all another day. Yeah. Bye. I don't have it. I was looking for an end screen, but apparently I don't have one. I only have starting soon. So we're just going to end abruptly. Bye.